Hello everyone. Yesterday we had started Norton's theorem and we saw one problem on it. Today we will see another problem. Before going to see the problem, we will again focus on actually what is the statement of Norton's theorem, how the Norton's theorem can be implemented, and how we can draw the Norton's equivalent circuit for any linear complex network. Let's see the statement first. It states that any linear circuit containing one or more voltages or current sources and or resistances can be replaced by an equivalent parallel circuit having a single current source ISC in parallel with a single resistance RTH connected across the load, where ISC is the short circuit current and RTH is the open circuit resistance, when all the voltage and current sources are replaced by their internal resistances. नॉर्टन्स थेरम म्हणजे काय, तर कोणतंही लिनियर कॉम्प्लेक्स सर्किट असेल ते आपण एका सिंगल पॅरलल सर्किटने रिप्लेस करू शकतो, ज्या पॅरलल सर्किटमध्ये ISC म्हणजे सिंगल शॉर्ट सर्किट करंट हा इन पॅरलल विथ सिंगल रेजिस्टन्स RTH ला तो पॅरललमध्ये कनेक्ट केलेला असेल. सो द डायग्राम करस्पॉन्डिंग फॉर द Norton's theorem is given here. We can see here the complex circuit is shown. There are two current sources, one voltage source is there, and 5 resistors. These all the circuit components can be replaced by only a single current sources which is connected in parallel with the resistance RTH. Okay, so we will see example here. Using Norton's theorem, find the current in 8 ohm resistor in the network shown below. Here one network is shown which has 40 volt voltage source, then resistor R1, resistor R3, resistor R2 and resistor RL with their corresponding values as 4 ohm, 6 ohm, 5 ohm and 8 ohm. One difference is there in previous example and here. Here resistor's naming is changed. In previous example this resistor is named as R2 and this is named as R3, but in this example this is named as R3 and this is named as R2. I just giving this example because in examination there is no need of naming of the resistors. It only matters we have to calculate the resistance according to the rules. ओके, तर या ठिकाणी R2 आणि R3च्या जागा जरी बदलल्या असल्या, फक्त नेम चेंज केलेले आहेत, तरी पण तुम्हाला त्या करस्पॉन्डिंग रेजिस्टरलाच तिथं घ्यावं लागणार आहे. म्हणजे की आधीच्या एक्झाम्पलमध्ये R2 म्हटलं आहे तर तिथं तुम्ही इथला R3च घेणं अपेक्षित आहे, आणि या ठिकाणी जरी R2 इथं म्हटलं असेल तरी हा त्या नेटवर्कमधला R3 आहे हे कन्सिडर करा. नेमिंग डझंट मॅटर, द पोझिशन मॅटर्स. ओके, so we will calculate or we will Nortonize first this network and then we will find out the current flowing through this resistor. Let us see step 1, find ISC. फर्स्ट स्टेप आपल्याला काय करायची इथं, तर ISC फाइंड आउट करायचा. ISC is the short circuit current and how we can find out this ISC. To find ISC, first remove RL. We have to remove this RL and short circuit the branch AB. Then short circuit this branch means connect the terminals A and B, and current flowing through this short circuit branch is ISC. आणि या ब्रांचमधून फ्लो होणारा करंट जो असणार आहे तो असणार आहे ISC, दॅट इज शॉर्ट सर्किट करंट. ओके, सो बिफोर गोइंग टू फाइंड ISC, this ISC is nothing but the current flowing through resistor R2. In previous example, this current is nothing but the current flowing through, in that example, resistor R3, because here R3 is given and in that example, but in this example here R2, and this current ISC is nothing but the current flowing through this resistor. To find ISC, we must know first I means circuit current, because this circuit current get divided into this resistor R3 and R2. So first we will find out current I. Let I is the circuit current which is flowing through resistor R1 and it gets divided into resistor R2 and resistor R3. And here current through R2 is nothing but the short circuit current ISC. Now first we will find I, that is capital I. For capital I we can write I is equal to, according to Ohm's law, V upon RT. Now we have to find out this RT. So RT is equal to, we can see these two resistors are parallel and it is in series with R1. So for RT we can write R1 plus R3 parallel R2. If we put values here, R1 is given 4 ohm, then R3 is 6 ohm and R2 is 5 ohm. So put values in this equation. By putting these values we will get here, by solving this we will get RT is equal to 6.72 ohm. This is RT. Now we can find out current I. How? Because we know value of V, it is 40 volt and RT is 6.72. Then we can find out current I here as I is equal to 40 volt divided by 6.72 ohm. We will get answer I is equal to 5.95 ampere. Now our next point or our next step is to find ISC. What is this ISC? I previously discussed and told you that this ISC is nothing but the current flowing through this resistor, means here R2. या R2 मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट म्हणजेच काय आहे, ISC आहे. ओके, या ठिकाणी मी तुम्हाला समजावं व्यवस्थित म्हणून I2 इज इक्वल टू ISC जस्ट लिहिलं आहे तिथं. आणि हा I2 कुठून आला, तर हा जो I आहे, दिस सर्किट करंट I इज गेट डिवाइडेड इनटू दिस R3 and R2. Why? Because these two resistors are in parallel. We previously saw the current through series resistance remains constant, but in parallel it gets divided. Okay, likewise here this I is get divided into I2 and I3, and this I2 is nothing but the ISC. So we will apply the current division rule among parallel resistances here, and we can write the equation for ISC as I2 is equal to ISC is equal to, what is the current division rule? Current division rule states that the current through any parallel resistance is equal to opposite branch resistor multiplied by supply current divided by sum of the two resistors. So here for ISC is equal to, what is the opposite branch resistor? R3 into supply current is I, and sum of the two resistors means R3 plus R2. If we put values into this equation, we will get the equation like this. If we solve further, then we will get ISC is equal to 3.25 ampere. Next step is step 2, find out Norton's resistance, Norton's equivalent resistance. We can call it as RN, or it is same as Thevenin's resistance, so we can name it as RTH also. So find RTH. It is the Norton's resistance. I had written here Rn because you can consider it as RN also, or you can consider it as RTH also. I had put at RTH because it will be better to understand you, as we had calculated this RTH in Thevenin's theorem also. So RTH is equal to, we have to draw first diagram for RTH. As we know that to find RTH, थेवेनिन्स रेजिस्टन्स कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी किंवा नॉर्टन्स रेजिस्टन्स कॅल्क्युलेट करण्यासाठी फर्स्ट आपल्याला काय करणं अपेक्षित आहे, तर रिमूव्ह द व्होल्टेज और करंट सोर्सेस इन सर्किट. सर्किटमधले दिलेले व्होल्टेज आणि करंट सोर्सेस आपल्याला रिमूव्ह करायचे. त्याचबरोबर रिमूव्ह RL, आणि जे RL रिमूव्ह केल्यानंतर जे दोन टर्मिनल ओपन होत आहेत तिथे आपल्याला RTH मेजर करायचं आहे. सॉरी, आय फॉरगेट टू पुट हिअर RTH. म्हणजे इथं फक्त दाखवायचं राहिले की इथं आपल्याला RTH मेजर करायचं आहे. आणि आपण व्होल्टेज सोर्स रिप्लेस केला त्याच्या इंटरनल रेजिस्टन्सने. आयडियल व्होल्टेज सोर्स कन्सिडर केला तर त्याचा इंटरनल रेजिस्टन्स 0 असतो, म्हणून या ठिकाणी शॉर्ट सर्किट केली ही ब्रांच. देन फॉर RTH वी कॅन राईट हिअर इक्वेशन. वी कॅन सी R1 पॅरलल R3. हे दोन पॅरलल आहेत R1 आणि R3. सो R1 पॅरलल R3 प्लस त्याला हा सिरीजमध्ये R2. ओके, R1 is 4 ohm, R3 is 6 ohm and R2 is 5 ohm. We will calculate this. RTH is equal to, we will get answer 2.4 plus 5 ohm, that is 7.4 ohm. This is our step 2. Now step 3 is we have to draw the Norton's equivalent circuit, and after drawing the Norton's equivalent circuit we must calculate the current through load resistor RL. So we will draw here. ISC is 3.25 ampere we get by calculation, and RTH, that is equivalent resistance, we get here 7.4 ohm. And as per the statement we have to replace the complicated or any linear network here by a parallel circuit. Parallel circuit मध्ये काय असेल तर करंट सोर्स आणि त्याला पॅरललमध्ये कनेक्ट केलेला रेजिस्टन्स, आणि मग रिमेनिंग तुमचा RL जो असेल तो अक्रॉस द लोड आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी त्या सर्किटच्या अक्रॉस आपल्याला लोड कनेक्ट करायचा आहे. सो वी विल गेट हिअर द सर्किट लाईक दिस. नाउ वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट IL बिकॉज इन दिस एक्झाम्पल दे सेड टू फाइंड IL. इथपर्यंतच आपल्याला करायचं नाही आहे, तर आपल्याला या RL मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट पण या ठिकाणी फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. बाय ऑब्झर्विंग दिस सर्किट वी कॅन सी RTH अँड RL आर इन पॅरलल. नाव दिस ISC विल गेट डिवाइड इंटू RTH अँड RL. सो फॉर स्टेप 4 अगेन अप्लाय करंट डिव्हिजन रूल अमंग पॅरलल रेजिस्टन्सेस, अँड वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट करंट थ्रू RL. या RL मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. मग करंट डिव्हिजन रूल काय स्टेट करतो, अपोजिट ब्रांच रेजिस्टर मल्टिप्लाइड बाय सप्लाय करंट डिवायडेड बाय सम ऑफ द टू रेजिस्टर्स. मग या ठिकाणी अपोजिट ब्रांच रेजिस्टर, या RL मधून फ्लो होणारा करंट जर आपल्याला काढायचा असेल तर अपोजिट ब्रांच रेजिस्टर काय आहे RTH इंटू सप्लाय करंट आहे ISC. ओके, दिस वी कॅन सी ISC गेट डिवायडेड इंटू these two resistors and divide by sum of the two resistors means RTH plus RL. If we put values here we get the one thing is remained here. I just forget to write the addition here. 7.4 ohm plus 8 ohm means 15.4 ohm must be there here, and if we divide these two means 24.05 divided by 15.4 ohm, we will get answer IL is equal to 1.56 ampere. Means we get the load current here 1.56 ampere, which is the required answer here. Now take this example as an exercise for you and find out the current through RL. I request to all the students, please go through the video and please do exercise, and please put your answer in comment box so that I can get the idea is you all of you get the point clear or not? Okay, so we will stop here. Please give your reply there and your attendance also.